festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And on the mound in this one, number 47, and singing. Special day for him. He's making his major league pitching debut here. Coming up on the first pitch, Luke Keeschel getting ready to hit, and the home opener is underway. Popped up. One down.
Long day for this offense.
No, that's a ball. Too low.
That
ball.
misses the zone. And now 3-1. Comebacker to the mound. Fires over to first. 2 away here in the top of the first. Here's Trevor Larnach.
Hey.
2 down, nobody on. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
1-2 now. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. The throw to first. That is the inning. The Royals will get their chance now. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Pitching in our game today, Taj Bradley. What's the scouting report on him?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine. Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
The 1-2. This to third. Lewis throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Take a look at the lineup. Singing, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Bradley certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Hunter Dozier, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Kansas City, now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Matt Wallner.
Ball.
There's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Here's a 1-2. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
The next offering misses. Full count now. And that's outside. It is ball 4, and he's on base. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Cody Clemens, the next twin up to hit.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Swings through that one for strike 2. Goes down swinging for the strike. Job keeping it right there.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it.
Batting 7, the catcher,
Vic Caratini at the plate.
Hook one.
Caratini will handle the catching duties in this one. He made his major league debut back in 2017, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013. To the right side, and that is that.
He rides.
That one fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
The 0-2. And
Ball,
that just misses.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
And
ball
that
3.
is downstairs. And that's ball 3. High fly ball, right field. Walner under it. 1 away. Here's the second baseman. Fouled off left side. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Walner under it. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Caleb Hawkins steps in for the Royals. That clips the corner.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swings through that.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1
there. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two
Ball
balls,
two.
2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Here's a 2-2. Good eye
Ball,
right
no.
there.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Struck him out swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strike. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Royce Lewis, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
Ball.
And that
No,
one off the outside
outside
edge. This one in the air center field. Has a beat on it. And there's one down. Gio Urshela to the plate.
The shortstop, Gio Urshela.
Well, it looks
No,
like they want to be
inside.
real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs.
Fastball in for a strike. And a count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
Ground ball left side. Handles, throws to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. And
The
here's a
batter,
look at
number
how
50,
he's using his pitches
second
in this one. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. And that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. That's
Ball
a
one.
little bit low. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Top of the 3rd, no score. And
Ball
that's a
2.
little bit high. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Twins are set down. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 19.
And he lays down a bunt. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Here's the center fielder. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Here's the catcher, Kim. And that one fouled off.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
And I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That one missed.
That's a really good take.
And now it's even up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a bouncer. Urshela. 0-1 now. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Ball one low. And that's downstairs and outside. Just missing there. Full count now. This one in the air, right field.
That's
and
foul.
That is foul. Payoff pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. New inning getting started. And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. That is upstairs for ball 1. And there's the ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2-0. Swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Off the mark there. 3-1. Swings through that one. Out towards right center field. Should have this one. And there's one down. Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
This one in the air center field. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. He reached out a walk his first time.
Outside.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the inning. So here's the Royals DH, number 13. Outside. Hit on the ground to short. Urshela on the run, sends it over to first.
Up next for the Royals.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So up now for Kansas City, Hunter Dozier. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
Worm burner into